Hey everyone. Welcome to Power Brain TV. Subscribe for more videos and get faster notification of the video. Please like, subscribe, comment and share. Class 8 Anupam Social Science Civics Chapter 1 Role of the Constitution and Need for Laws. Questions and answers. Exercise 1. Multiple choice questions. Tick the correct answer. 1. The Constitution of India came into force on A. the 15th of August 1947. B. the 26th of January 1950. C. the 26th of November 1949. Answer B. the 26th of January 1950. 2. Dowry Prohibition Act was enacted in A. 1961. B. 1983. C. 1987. Answer A. 1961. 3. A strong anti-liquor agitation started in Andhra Pradesh in A. 1970s. B. 1980s. C. 1990s. Answer C. 1990s. 4. In India, the Union Council of Ministers is responsible to the A. Rajya Sabha. B. Lok Sabha. C. Vidhan Sabha. Answer B. Lok Sabha. 2. Fill in the blanks. 1. The rule of law means that all citizens are equal in the eyes of law. 2. The Indian Constitution consists of 395 articles and 12 schedules. 3. The Constitution of India states that it is our duty to protect the dignity of women. 4. The Constitution of India was adopted and enacted on the 26th of November 1949 and came into force on the 26th of January 1950. 5. The preamble to Constitution sets out the basic ideals of the Indian Republic. 6. India is a sovereign state because she is free from control by a foreign state. 7. Our Constitution prohibits employing children below 14 years of age. 8. Every right has a corresponding duty. 3. State whether the statements are true or false. 1. The Constitution of India cannot be amended. Answer false. 2. The custom of dowry is not prevalent in India society. Answer false. 3. Maharashtra has law prohibiting people from making and consuming alcoholic drinks. Answer true. 4. A secular state does not make any discrimination on the grounds of religion. Answer true. 5. In a republic, the head of the state is a monarch. Answer false. 6. Judiciary is independent of government control in India. Answer true. 7. All old titles such as Rai Bahadur have been abolished. Answer true. 8. Citizens of India have no right to seek information on matters relating to government records or documents. Answer true. IV. Short answer questions. 1. Name the three main organs, branches of government. Answer. The three main organs of the government are I. Legislature. E. Executive. E. Judiciary. 2. What do we mean when we say that Constitution is a living document? Answer. The Constitution is a living document. It should grow with the growing nation and adapted itself to the changing needs, wishes and aspiration of the people. 3. The consumption of liquor is a social evil. Explain the harms that are caused by it. Answer. The consumption of liquor is a social evil. It is because when a person drinks liquor, he is not in control and harms other people. It is a major cause behind wife beating and domestic violence. 4. What is meant by the preamble to the Constitution? Answer: the preamble is an introduction of the Constitution. It declares India to be a sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic republic and sets out the basic ideals of the India Republic. 5. What does the term republic denote? Answer: the term republic denotes that India does not have a monarch. The head of the Indian Union as the President. 6. Name any two salient features of the Constitution of India. Answer: two salient features of the Indian Constitution are: I. Parliamentary system of government. E. Independent judiciary. 7. Name any two fundamental duties of the citizens of India. Answer: two fundamental duties of the citizens of India are: I. To defend the country, render national service when called upon to do so. E. To safeguard public property and to abjure or renounce violence. We answer the following questions. 1. Why are rules and laws necessary? Answer: rules and laws are necessary for the proper functioning of an institution, society and state. 2. Define the term Constitution. Answer: Constitution is a set of fundamental rules and laws according to which the administration of the country is run. 3. What is meant by the rule of law? Quote. Answer: the rule of law means that all citizens are equal in the eyes of law. 4. What is meant by dissent? What should we do when a particular law is unjust? Answer: the law is dissented when the opinion formed legally by any one or two judges stands disagreed with the opinion of majority of judges. When a law in particular is found unjust, people abiding by the law have the right to disobey such particular law in question. 5. What was the purpose behind Mahatma Gandhi's historic march from the Sabarmati Ashram to Dandi? Answer: Mahatma Gandhi started a movement of salt satyagraha or Dandi march along with 77 others from Sabarmati Ashram to Dandi beach to help Indians start manufacturing salt from the sea water and stop buying salt from Britishers to protest against them. 6. What was the purpose of including the directive principles in the Constitution of India? Answer: the main purpose of the directive principle of state policy listed in Part 4 of the Indian Constitution is to provide economic justice and to avoid the concentration of wealth in the hands of a few people. 7. What does economic justice mean? Answer: economic justice is part and parcel of social justice. It is a set of moral principles to construct economic institutions, the ultimate aim of which is to give an opportunity for each person to have a sufficient material base on which to have a dignified and successful life. 8. Mention the rights guaranteed under the category of cultural and educational rights. Answer: cultural and educational rights protects the rights of cultural, religious and linguistic minorities by enabling them to conserve their heritage and protecting them against discrimination. Educational rights ensure education for everyone irrespective of their caste, gender, religion, etc. 9. What is the significance of the fundamental rights? Answer: the fundamental rights are important for us. These are legally enforced by government, that the government should not violate these rights. These are very helpful for our protection. If these rights were violated, it is our right to go for a case in the court. 10. Why were fundamental duties incorporated in the Constitution of India? Answer: the fundamental duties were included in the Constitution with the idea of curbing subversive and unconstitutional activities. Originally, there were no fundamental duties in the Constitution. They were added by 42nd and 86th Constitutional Amendment Acts. As of now, there are 11 fundamental duties. Thanks for watching with Power Brain TV. Please subscribe.